Talk about the Sports Zone Radio Player of the Game. I just watched a replay we have where Stuart West absolutely rejected a shot out there from one of those Holbrook players. So we saw McKay Wood do the same thing late in the game with a big block inside for the team defensively, helping set a tone. But back on Stuart West, 18 points, led the way, and I just thought he was rock solid, and he was the stabilizing force, I thought, in the victory tonight.
Absolutely. After last night, I know he had 19 points last night. After last night, he got chewed on probably more than he deserved from his coach. But he's absolutely our heartbeat. And as Stuart goes, I think his teams go with him. And he's an incredible athlete. Tonight he had, I think he said 18 points and I think 13 or 17 rebounds. So a great double-double for him, and I appreciated his willingness to bounce back from his butt chewing and come out tonight and say, hey, I'm going to do better. And you know what? That's what makes teams special, is when you have kids that respond like that and step up.
Hey, listen, you've got a complete team, I think, out here, Coach. You've got kind of every piece that you need. And I know that you need some more work, but I could see some good things happening for Snowflake. Is it my imagination, or are you getting a better, faster start to this season than a lot of Snowflake teams seem to get?
Yeah, well, I guess I've coached a lot of teams, and I've had
every
both.
team has a different personality,
yeah,
right?
For sure. I've had it both ways. You know, we really missed those preseason tournaments where we could kind of dial in a rotation and get some kids playing time and get some numbers built so that we could make some better decisions. We're having to do that on the fly a little bit, but across the state, if you look at it, we're 6-0, and I think there's only 2 or 3 other teams in the state that have already played 6 games. You know, Holbrook, this was their second game.
Yeah.
And there's some teams out there that have played 2 or 3 games. So, yeah, 6 games under our belt. We're starting to figure some things out, and we've had a good start.
Well, yeah, undefeated. It's a pretty good start, that's for sure, right now. Going back to that idea of the complete team, all of the different elements that you seem to have out there, is there something on the wish list that Coach Andy Wood would like to see this team needs to improve in this way, improve in that way? Or am I giving away too much if I ask you to tell us where you think your weaknesses are?
Well,
if you have any with this club.
I think our weakness right now, and I think something that I would really like to challenge the guys is to keep that defensive intensity up for 4 quarters, and that's tough. That is hard, and the way we run, we score in the first 4 or 5 seconds, and then we love to go play defense again. And the type of defense and the style of defense we play is really intense and requires a lot of energy. And so just getting them in shape and getting them to be able to do that better. Also, you know what? We've got 4 bigs on the team, and Stuart carries a lot, and so I would like to see our other 3 bigs, be a little more consistent and contribute a little more in the positive column to help alleviate that from Stuart.
Well, Coach, I'm going to let you go. It's celebration time. If a coach can actually I haven't met too many coaches that celebrate during the regular season any number of wins, and I know you have a lot on your mind, things to try to correct. We didn't see a lot from our vantage point, but we're broadcasters. We just saw a pretty good game out there tonight on the court.
Well, thank you. I'm sure everybody has an opinion as to what I got to do differently, but we'll keep trying to do better and hopefully have a positive experience for these boys.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Have a great night.
Thank you.
All right, Andy Wood is their head coach, the Snowflake Lobos head coach, and they get the win tonight, 56-50. They have knocked off the mighty Roadrunners, the Holbrook Roadrunners, in a 3A East region matchup tonight. Holbrook on the season goes to 1-1. They are 0-1 in the East. Snowflake with the win. They're now 5-0, and they are 2-0 in the East region standings right now. Our next broadcast is scheduled to be Friday night at Blue Ridge. Blue Ridge hosting Winslow, a radio-only broadcast on the slate for us here at Sports Zone Radio. And our broadcast of Northland Basketball is presented to you by Choice Wireless.